Okay, I know I'm a little late to the party, but I wanted to watch the new Doomsday special look that had dropped at D23 last week. I think it was Friday. I've already seen the trailer or whatever teaser once, so I'm going to rewatch it and I'm just going to give my thoughts on it. So let's check it out.
Victor was always the smartest guy in every room.
Okay, so that first shot, looks a little...
He used to be different.
Looks a little interesting.
He used to be kind, he used to be caring.
Looks completely CGI. Doesn't even look like an actor was there.
And then...
So then we got Sue talking about him.
Everything he loved was taken from him. I knew he was lost, but I did not realize that he was broken.
Are they still at Avengers Tower there? The Doctor Doom suit looks really good.
Victor, did you do this?
And this is meant to be New York.
All of you have lived stolen lives. But now you must give them back. Answer me, Victor! Did you do this?
I like Doom's motivation, so it seems. Also, I like that he's interacting with Reed Richards as well. I was worried that they were not going to really have Reed Richards interacting with him too much, but I'm glad that it's, showing that the Fantastic Four have a relationship with him. It's the same scene that we kind of saw before, but with dialogue now. Looks pretty good. The voice always impresses me, like what Robert Downey Jr. is doing with his voice there. Like, I maintain that I think this movie would have benefited from somehow if they could have kept it secret that Robert Downey Jr. was Doctor Doom. I'm gonna play it back again while I talk. But yeah, if they could have just somehow made it so that we didn't know who it was and they kept it like a mystery of what actor is it going to be, and then when he reveals, like he takes off the mask, I think it would have just made the audience fucking freak out. But it is what it is. I think I've come to a conclusion with this movie now, because obviously a lot of the criticism stems from the fact that we feel like it hasn't been built up to. I kind of, based on these two trailers, don't mind that Doom hasn't been built up to, so to speak. Like, I'm completely fine with the Fantastic Four kind of coming over, explaining his whole deal. I think where they dropped the ball is them having all the heroes interact before this movie so we can care more about their relationships. But Doom himself, like his monologue of them all having stolen lives and that it's time to give them back, I kind of really like that as an idea, because when you think about it, everything that happened in this multiverse saga, you have at the end of Endgame, obviously Steve, he's gonna be in this movie, him going and living his life with Peggy, having a kid. You got everything that happened with Thor and getting Love in Love and Thunder. Obviously in the Fox X-Men movies, what with Days of Future Past and everything, Wolverine going back in time and doing, it makes sense for the plot. And then how Sue is explaining that he's clearly lost his family, so maybe it's gonna be that he's pulling up and saying, these Avengers are kind of out of control. How is it fair that you guys get to just break the multiverse to suit you, but then it doesn't suit everybody else? So I think like it's a situation where they could potentially have Doom being a very sympathetic character even, and the Avengers just basically being held accountable for their actions. So I think this trailer to me is more interesting than the first one that they put out. I'm wondering if they will put out another one before the movie comes out, because this was kind of, you know, it's called a special look, and it seemed like they just needed to have something for D23. So I'm thinking maybe one more trailer, like a full final trailer, might come out before December. But we will see. I'm completely fine if they don't give us any more, because I felt like in Brand New Day they gave away too much in the trailer. So if they just give us these two little tidbits, I think that's more than enough, and then we can just kind of see the vibe of what's happening and then go into the movie and just see what's gonna come of all of these characters. So yeah, I'm definitely more interested now after seeing this trailer, particularly in Doom's character. I'm hoping that they go the route like they did in Infinity War, where it's going to kind of be his movie. It is called Doomsday. So hopefully, since it's almost 3 hours, they're going to give Doom a decent amount of time with his backstory, and I'd be completely fine with him being the main character, so to speak, throughout the movie, and the Avengers are kind of basically his antagonist, kind of how it was with Thanos. So yeah, we will see, but those are all of my thoughts on the new special look for Doomsday, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care.